weight being number 1, Bali, ridden by Willie Carson, 2, Golan Heights, Lester Piggott. Number 3, Local Derby, won first time up last year for Steve Cawthon's man. Number 4, Sacred Number, confirmed a runner, and Pat Edery on board. Number 5, Western Dynasty, good judges fancy that. Number 6, Postage Stamp, ridden by Ernie Johnson, Gary Carter's man, Western Dynasty. And number 7, Trojan Lancer, a horse that wins first time up. Steve Wood takes a valuable £3 off his back. So they're making their way down to the start, and those are the odds on offer.
Sacred Number, the 11-4 favourite, opened at 7-4. Local Derby, 11-4 from 3-1. So we now have joint favourites. Western Dynasty, a 4-1 chance from 9-2. Golan Heights is 6s from 7s. And Pala has gone out to 10-1, opened at 8-1. Postage Stamp also a 10-1 shot. And Trojan Lancer on 14s. They're all quoted.
And so they break away. Tactically, there's not that many front runners looking through the form book, and it's Sacred Number who's setting the pace to Western Dynasty on the outside. Golan Heights in the pale jacket wide shares third, running the rail Postage Stamp for the Losers Owners group, and Bally in behind it, and then Trojan Lancer and Local Derby is just one of the back markers. Local Derby won first time up last year. So they begin their one and only turn in the race. It's over 1.5 miles. And as they rest the rise, about 9 furlongs from home, it's Sacred Number and Pat Edery setting the pace. That doesn't seem to be that strong. Western Dynasty with the black sleeve jacket shows third. On the outside, Golan Heights is in third place. Then tucked away 4, Postage Stamp, followed by Bally in blue. And then Local Derby behind them. And Trojan Lancer just the back marker. So it's a straight line to home, and it's Sacred Number that's showing the way. 2, Western Dynasty on the outside, Postage Stamp the rail, Golan Heights in 4, a gap of 1.5 lengths, Bally 5, Trojan Lancer runs the rail 6, and Local Derby on the outside of him 7. So they come down to halfway in this Remy Martin VSOP Cognac Handicap, and Leicester's in 4th place there on Golan Heights, the ride for Julie Cecil. And Trojan Lancer's in the striped jacket there, just behind him, getting a bit closer next to the rails. Local Derby's on the right of the group as we take this low-angled shot, and it's Sacred Number leading from Western Dynasty in second. Golan Heights on the outside. In behind them, Trojan Lancer just getting a little bit closer. Postage Stamp is there. The top wheat Bally, and up on the outside of the pack is Local Derby. They're quite closely grouped, and Postage Stamp just gets a reminder there. They've come down to the 3, and it's Western Dynasty going on just from Sacred Number. Now Postage Stamp sees daylight. Trojan Lancer can't be ruled out of it. Neither can Local Derby. Just past the bushes, over 2 to go. Any of them could win. Bull is still last, but no more than 4 lengths off the pace. But Golan Heights now is shaken up and goes on. And it's Golan Heights, but Local Derby coming with a big run for Steve Cawthon. Half pressed on the outside, but getting closer as they race down to the dip. And it's Local Derby and Golan Heights dueling now. Back to Trojan Lancer, the rail, and then Sacred Number. They're inside the final furlong, and Leicester finds the reserves on Golan Heights. Is shading Local Derby as they race up towards the line. Golan Heights takes it by 3 parts of a length. Golan Heights by a half, though. Local Derby in second, showing third came Postage Stamp, and then Trojan Lancer. Behind Trojan Lancer was Sacred Number, and one of the back markers was Bally. The result then of this, the Remy Martin VSOP Cognac Handicap, it's a win for number 2, Golan Heights, in the colours of Lord Howard de Walden, bred by his owner and trained here at Newmarket by Mrs. Julie Cecil and ridden by Lester Piggott. So Julie on the score sheet in her first season as a trainer. Second horse home was Local Derby, ridden by Steve Cawthon. Third horse home, Postage Stamp and Ernie Johnson.
A full SP, first number 2, Golan Heights at 6-1. Second number 3, Local Derby, 3-1. And third number 6, Postage Stamp at 10-1. Number 4, Sacred Number, was the 11-4 favourite. The take returns win 550, places 230 and 220. The dual forecast came to £11 exactly and 7